Okay, so here we are back for episode number 15. The fields down here have all been harvested. I've sold absolutely everything we have except for, I think we left behind a little bit of canola. Just couldn't be bothered taking it, to be honest. There's not that much there, so we'll leave it for next time. And corn, just because we need that for the pigs, obviously. So now we're going to do some baling. So we need to buy the Flegel DPW 180 bale trailer. So we'll just buy these, we won't bother leasing any of them. The Arcusan, or Arcusan 4-stack 8.12. Buy that as well, no upgrades. Assuming the upgrades are only for the tractors and stuff. So, and then we need the New Holland big baler 1290. Yeah, we'll buy that as well. And one more thing we're going to need, so I don't forget, we will need to buy bale fork, or the bale spike I should say, main colour black. Okay, that's all we need now. Okay, I did forget, of course I forgot to bring the front loader attachment for the bale spike, so I'm going to have to do a few trips anyway. So what we'll do is we'll show we can actually get up on there and stick the things on there like a low loader, but that's fine. Pick this up, head back down. What I'll do is, obviously you know what I've brought, you know where it's all going, so I'll just pause the video here. I'll come back and pick up everything we need, take it all back down, and then we'll start recording before we start doing anything else. So I'll take all this stuff down and we'll be back shortly. Okay, so here we are back at the farm. Obviously you've got the bale forks here, the 3-stacker bale stacker, the bale trailer, the big baler itself, and I also thought it'd be best to get the biggest windrow we can. That's going to take forever up and down, so if we can do this first, hopefully it'll save a lot of time. Didn't have enough money to buy it outright, but I think it was just over $8,000 for us to lease it, so as far as I'm concerned, that's a bargain. So we lower him down, turn it on, and it looks like we should turn 4 into 1, which is awesome. Instead of doing 4 trips down, we're just going to do 1. It's going to save a whole heap of time. Now hire a worker, so it looks like we can hire a worker, which is exciting if it actually works. Considering Farm Sim 15, you couldn't do that, you had to do all this sort of stuff by yourself. So lower it back down. Yeah, it's beautiful, 4 into 1. It's going to work really well, I think. So we'll go through and windrow all these fields. Shouldn't take us too long, I hope. Then when we're done, obviously the next step is to get the big baler out and start baling. I have a bit of frame rate loss at the moment, so yeah, might just pause the recording here. Try and fix this frame rate loss and we'll come back to it. Okay, so we're back. Hopefully that's fixed it. Yeah, it looks much better. So yeah, we'll do this on all the fields, come back, get the baler out, then stack the bales, load the trailer, which is going to be funny. I've never been very good at stacking bales. But it's going to be pretty good now, considering we've got the new 3-in-1. 3-in-1 stacker, so I'm not sure if we're going to be able to adjust 3 on each side, so maybe 24 bales for the trailer. It's just a rough guess. Potentially we could try and go 6 high, but I'm not quite sure how it will stack, and 2, also if the tractor will actually reach. So that's something we're going to have to look at. So just get this last little roll on the right. So doing an extra run with a baler, and you have to do 4 for this field, which is good. I think I'm just going to plant soybeans in all 3 of these fields. Yeah, done the wheat last time, that's all sold. I think soybean sounds pretty good. It's worth a fair bit of money, especially when it's in high demand. So I've already planted corn on the little field that we made just over here. I've also hired, or leased I should say, a 6-metre cultivator, so it doesn't take as long, and also a 6-metre seeder as well. So got a few things on lease at the moment, just trying to pump things out. Obviously once we get through this phase and start making decent money, we'll be able to get rid of all these leases and actually start buying things. Because when we lease loads, obviously it's cheap to lease straight away, but for this it was $8,000, just over, so I think it's $3,500 for the hire fee, $3,500 per hour, plus there's also some sort of additional, I guess you call it tax, to make it above 8,000. So for every day we have it, it's going to cost us a certain amount, say $1,000, and for every hour we actually use it, it's going to cost us an extra $3,500. With something like this, which we will plan on using every day, not just for this but for the grass as well. Yeah, it's definitely need to own our own, otherwise it's going to cost us a lot of money. It could cost us $10,000 a day, easy. Money's just tight again. Bank loans are $200,000 still. Maybe trying to grow a little bit too quick, but in the end we're going to get to the same spot. So luckily you don't go bankrupt and it's game over when you're in a minus at the end of the day, because the end of today, which I think was still day 3. I think I may have said day 4 in a previous video, but I think it's day 3. Maybe day 4, not sure. Probably check anyway, but yeah, we're going to be in a minus, so looks like we're going to have to do another run down just to get that last little line on the right there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There'll be 5 runs in this field. 4 in the first one, 5 in this one. I'd say the next one will probably have 6 or 7, maybe even 8. It's definitely a lot wider than the next field. I'm also thinking that we're going to have way too many straw bales, so we're going to take some down to the cow area, store it down there somewhere, and then I'm also going to take some over to the pigs. Also, we've still got straw on the ground over there, so probably not going to need too much. Maybe we'll take 1 load over to the pigs, and whatever else we have left, whether it's another load, 2 or 3 loads, we'll take straight down to the cows. So that's the second field done. Also did a job while I was off camera down at field 21. Still got a tractor sitting down there, so I can go back tomorrow and do another job. That'll be probably the next field, or the first field that we buy, so we can put some grass on it. for the cows down there. I was also thinking of trying to get hold of field 27, which is an L-shaped field, so the top part of the L, I was thinking of turning into a square, just making it grass, and the bottom long part of the L, field 27, making it like a cornfield. So we can use it for silage and chaff, just to help with the cows. It's a fairly decent field to have it all as grass. So. Turning back around and back up. So we might only have 5 runs in this field as well, I think. By the look of it. So if you count along, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 more runs. So we take 4 out of those. It's 3 and a bit, 3.25 runs. So the same as the last field, it should be 5 runs. And then we'll have to come back down for that 6 just to pick up that one only line on its own on the right hand side there. This is fairly time consuming, but you can imagine trying to do this like this way. We're only going down once for 4, whereas if we're doing it with the baler, we'll be going up and down instead of just the one run. So it's going to save a lot of time in the long run. You won't have bales absolutely everywhere, which is also very helpful. Also like how not only does it put it all in the one run, it actually stacks it up high. Considering how low they are there, they've definitely got it set so it stacks high, which is awesome. Might have missed a little bit there, that doesn't matter. Back up, missed a bit more, so we come back down for one more run, and back up for another final run. So that'll be 5 runs with the final run on the right hand side. Put the windrower away. We won't cancel the leash yet, we'll just leave it down here somewhere, because I know it's going to come in handy later. Obviously the soybeans you don't get straw left behind, but we're going to have to do this again at some stage. Well, it's fairly time consuming, but I'm not quite sure if you go to sell bales or if you go to sell just like the foraged straw, if you get more for bales or more for the foraged straw, I'm not sure. So we'll have to actually go into the sales menu and that sort of thing and have a look. Also noticed in there that they got like how much potato and sugar beets you've got stored. So I'm wondering if we could have stored those sugar beets instead of storing them on the ground and storing them in the silo somehow. I'm not sure if it'll work. I'm pretty sure it probably wouldn't, but obviously it's got however many 1,000 litres we have. Turn right here. We have in storage, but there's nowhere to store it unless we can actually put it in there. So it's something we may need to look at at a later date as well, and work out if we can actually get sugar beets and potatoes in there instead of sticking them on the ground. It's not that big an issue if they're on the ground, to be honest, but it's nice to have them up and out of the way. Really like to see them implement something though. If you've got things stored on the ground, it'll show you how much is in that pile. It'll register a pile, show you how much is left in it in litres, and then it'll also tell you the age of the pile, I guess. And the longer it's been sitting there, the more you should actually lose. Obviously when things are sitting outside, they're going to just rot away or get eaten by rats or something like that. So be an interesting addition if they could do something like that. So I'm going to park this windrower up. Just whacking everything here for now. I'll store it all the way later probably. Grab the big baler. fold it. Lower it down, turn it on. And we'll go through and see how this goes. Gonna get some bales pretty quick by the looks of it. It's one bale already. Two bales. I'll get three in this one run. I'll get 3 bales in the one run, so we should get roughly, obviously we're not going to have 12, we should get roughly 12 out of this, but maybe 13. Obviously they're not all going to fall onto the ground because the first 2 are sort of stuck in the back there. You need 2 to be produced before they start falling out the back. For the 3rd run, so we've got 4 on the ground at the moment. It's 5, 6, 7, 8. At least with having square bales, I'm not going to roll away on you if you're on a bit of a slope or something. So. It's always a bonus. 9. 10. Might get 11 here. 11. There we go. Just jump out. A bit of a look. Try and get a decent view for a screenshot. But that'll do. Screenshot there, that'll do. Okay, we'll head over to this field here. Turn it back on. We should get a few more out of this one, so. Just amazing how quiet it is inside compared to outside. Obviously it's going to be later outside, but it's just amazingly quiet inside. Fire extinguisher just in case. Another seat for the kiddies with what could be a fridge behind them, which is what we needed in the harvester. All these controls over here. Like a little screen up there. I'm not sure what that could be for. Reverse camera, stats, I don't know, something like that. Buttons everywhere. Oop, we're missing. No, we didn't miss too bad. Yeah. It's pretty good detail on the inside. Heaps of buttons, don't know what half of them do, but we get that time to 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 at the moment. 10 coming out now. 11. 12. Just got 13 before we finish. Still. There he goes. Just hang on, guys. Head back down again. About 14, I think. 15. 16. 17. So we should get about 21. Maybe 22 if we're lucky. Or unlucky, we could have way too many. So 18, 19, 20. Might grab that little row that's there off to the side of the grass and way back to 21. So the 22nd one might just fall out. Yeah, there we go. So we got 22 out of that field. Should be a whole trailer load just there. Might get another one dropped down yet with this little row. I doubt it though. That's quite good enough. Too much about it, it's just a waste of time. So we'll head over here to our third field. Got another 5 runs over here. Back down. Also noticed in your garage where you can sell items, you actually sell like all these storage areas. Even though we didn't actually pay for them and place them down, that must be part of what we own as the farm owner. So there's heaps that you can sell. I haven't tried to sell any yet, but when you click on it and press sell, it comes up saying, do you want to sell? So if you're starting a new game and you're strapped for cash, you want money quick, I think that's something you could probably do if you wanted to. If you don't really care about having your machinery stored outside, that could be another thing that they implement at a later date. Updates and stuff, hopefully. But if your machines are stored outside, I wouldn't say they age quicker, but their value decreases a lot faster. Well, their hours won't increase because it's not being used, but yeah, the value, because of the wear and tear from sitting in the sun and that sort of thing, rust, could decrease the value a bit quicker. Turn around and head back down for number 3. Glad I've put the new cultivator in your seeder, that's for sure. So I'll head over and do that first field, stack the bales up. Depending on how much time we've got left for this video, yeah, I might get started on field number 2. If I'm running out of time, I'll just leave it at that. We'll just do them off camera. We'll start another episode, because obviously we're going to have to take them down to the pigs. We'll run to the pigs first, it's a bit closer to home, so running tight on time. A bit easier just to run there. Getting a lot in this field. Might not have to do this again for a very long time. Got hay bales for days. Are you sure we need that much? Probably pretty sure we don't. We don't have too much, they're not enough. The extra ones we don't want, we can always just drive through and sell them anyway. Hoping you wouldn't have to actually unload them off the trailer to sell them. Hopefully just drive through and they disappear. Like an auto unload function, I guess. I'm really done with the bales. Didn't even count this field. So what, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 27, maybe 28. Turn the baler off, press Y to unload, it's 28, 29, fold it up, roughly 29, don't quote me, that's quick count. I'll just park the baler in over here out of the way. My not so good reversing skills. Enough room. this up without damaging things too much. There we go. This back. This up. Put in the operating position. Head through and pick up some bales and see how this works. Okay. So I'm thinking we don't need to turn it on. By the looks of it, I'm not quite sure how to pick them up, to be honest. Just skim past that one and see if we can. Go in there somehow. Not quite sure how this works. Seems to have been a massive fail. Transport position. It's operating position. These are the right bales, I think. Leave that one there for now. Turn around and try and line it up a bit of an angle like this. There we go. It's pretty hard to get it in there. Certainly not going to be easy. I thought it would just sort of automatically grab it, so I might just have to. There we go, number 2. That one's wrong angle. We'll leave that one there for now. Come on in. Number 3. Okay, so press wide unload bales. Unload bales here. That will do. Close the back. Now try and get some more. Somebody's sliding in well now. Not sure if it was me or just wait for that to be lifted up. 2. To lift up. 3. I'll just head down here and sort of stick it next to each other. Unload bales. Unload them there. Close the back. Get in there. Chuck the UE, try and get these other ones. Not quite sure what I was doing wrong in the first couple of attempts, but seems to be going alright now. We just need to get warmed up a bit. Number 3, in they go. Got those ones here as well. Drive away straight. So we've got another 2 here. Grab another one from one of the other fields. Bring it over here. Definitely an awesome design. We won't make that one, so we'll go on to this one. Oops. If we don't, jump down and see if I can. No, it's too heavy. I'm not sure if we'll be able to pick that one up. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Oh. Try and turn into it. Did we pick it up? There we go. Might just drop these off here, bring the trailer over, and we'll have a go at loading them. These bigger failures actually trying to pick them up, back into transport position, drop them off there. Pick the trailer up. Try and give myself a lot of space. I'm going to need it. Sit there. Quickly jump out and have a look, because I know you can strap down. So if maybe if you put the straps on first, maybe you can stick pallets on, stick the bales on top and then undo it. So try and get in there nice and square. Take it nice and no, didn't work. So nice and steady. Try and fix it back up. There we go. Lift it up. Nice if you could actually do it at a steady speed without it wanting to take off. There they go again. Whoop. And forward. The brake. Whoop. And there they all go. So that's what you call an epic fail. We'll just throw them off. Go and get another pile and try again. It looks a lot easier when you see it happen in the trailer and stuff. So you could actually stick it in like this and then have them all actually stick together. Actually try and there they go again. It's extremely frustrating. Head around this other side. Lift it straight up, tilt it back a little bit. Now try and go around this part. I might just put it down to speed of 2, 3, maybe 4. Let's go nice and steady, shall we? Just trying to straighten up there. Lift it up. Just not up high enough. Put it right on the other side of the trailer. It's too far. It is. Okay. Not quite sure. Try it really fast. There we go. They're behind. So that's one line. And there goes our time. I thank God for that. Okay, we'll try and get this other lot on. I'll load up the whole trailer. Square. Load up the whole trailer in between episodes. Once it's fully loaded, it might take me a good 3 or 4 hours. Once it's fully loaded, that didn't work. Still there. Once it's fully loaded, I'll come back and take them up to the pigs. Slow and steady wins the race. So those straps aren't in exactly the right spot. So what I'll try and do here is try and get 2 straps over the one lot of bales. Push it down. Whoop, push it forward. Back out quick. Not sure if I can grab the strap now actually. Oh, there we go. Hit the R button, not the E button. There you go. They're strapped on. I'm not sure if it'll get any higher than that. It's going to be extremely difficult as it is. So good if we could pick them up and put them on, but that strap's sort of hanging off the side there. But it's got one full strap on the back, so it should be fine. Righto, we'll call it an episode here. I'll get this done in my own time. It'll take a fair while, and then we'll come back and we'll take a load to the pigs, and then I'll pause it again while we fill it up a second time, unless I sort of get the hang of it, and then we'll take it to the cows. So thanks for watching. We'll be back for episode, I guess we'll call it 15.5, because it's still the same episode, but doing the same thing. Just didn't get enough time to get it done. So, alright, thanks for watching.